ja nur die Tür.
It's locked, but there's some sort of indent, like there's a missing piece.
Als würde da ein Teil fehlen.
That's a very uniquely shaped lock.
Nee, oder?
The gnome doesn't go with that.
Man sieht ja nicht, wie die Unterseite vom Zwerg aussieht, also. Ganz so abwegig finde ich das ja gar nicht.
The ironwork on this door is a match for the photograph I found in Edgar's locker. I have no hope of simply pulling this open. Locked as tight as Tabby's biscuit drawer, Whiskers.
Da war doch irgendwas gerade. Dekorative Steine.
All this careful gardening work, and then they just dump some rocks in a hodgepodge in the corner. I could never hope to lift that. At most, I could scrawl a message onto it that nobody would ever read.
Ich weiß ja
I could
nicht.
never hope to lift that. Gritty. As gritty as my mouth on dark, rainy nights when I get bored and start chewing on beach sand. I should really just throw that bag of sand away, but...
Regnerische Nächte. Der Regen begleitet uns die ganze Zeit. Aber auch nichts um das...
The gardener will hunt me down if I disturb his rocks, I'm sure.
Okay. Gedenkgarten. Ich habe den Garten gefunden, in dem angeblich das Foto aufgenommen wurde, das ich in Edgars Schließfach gefunden habe. Das Mausoleum ist fest verschlossen. Es muss einen Weg hinein geben. Ja, natürlich gibt es einen Weg hinein. Aber wir haben hier nichts, was passen würde. Und selbst wenn es zufällig, wie üblich Klassiker, hier drunter liegt der Schlüssel, wie...
I could never hope to lift that. At most, I could scrawl a message onto it that nobody would ever read.
Könnte niemals anheben. Bringt mir auch nichts. Da hinten. Ui, da geht's noch weiter.
Is that a vegan bladder? That looks nasty. I think I prefer the Oscar version.
Okay.
This extremely heavy plaque can stay right here.
Dann guck sie dir aber mal an.
Eustace was familiar with vegan bladders from a young age. He always said it was one of the main reasons he chose to spend his life exploring lands as distant as possible from his home. May this statue inspire others as it clearly inspired him. Feel funny running my tongue over the carved letters. Whee!
Oh, Cuddles.
Looks like something might fit inside here.
Aha. Halt.
There's a sort of platform in the mouth, like a pressure plate. It moves a little if I press it. I think something is supposed to be placed on it. Hey, this fits. So the gnomes were the sacrifices? Tybalt would be delighted. Whoa! Well, goodbye, little gnome.
Okay.
So, fire, we meet again. Careful, I might burn all the fur off my my very powerful hands. Giant, strong hands.
Das bringt uns nichts weiter. Gaszylinder.
This statue is hooked up to a supply of flammable fuel. Why? I shouldn't mess with that. It could explode.
Du könntest ausmachen, zum Beispiel, naja, Opferständer.
There's nothing to take.
Nichts zum Mitnehmen.
There's nothing to... I can't lick the concept of future restocking. Someone, probably the crazy gardener, was selling something here. What could it have been? So this gardener fellow has a little side business, it seems. Putting things into the vegan blighter statue to make it light up and look all scary. I wonder how that works.
Gartenzwerge? Nochmal so ein Symbol. Ist ja nicht das erste, was wir sehen.
What's this? Graffiti? Is this part of whatever ritual that statue is intended for? You know, if I stare at it long enough, it feels like it starts to pull me in and swirl endlessly. Weird. I'm not gonna go around cleaning up graffiti on every public wall. I don't have 50 years. I have the strangest feeling that if I licked that, it'd suck me through a portal to elsewhere. Some sort of endless weird.
Das bringt uns nicht viel. Oh,
I don't think that needs its paint stripped off.
schade. Wäre nur ein Gedanke gewesen. Könnte man das damit kombinieren?
That doesn't need to be hypnotized. I hope.
Okay. Mehr geht hier nicht. Hä?
Do I want to annihilate?
Bitte nicht, okay.
I'll burn my gigantic hands if I stick this in there.
Wenn er das einfach so reinsteckt. Wir haben aber nichts, was wie ein Stab oder ähnliches wäre. Warum will ich das grillen, bitte?
I don't want to damage the mini Oscar with that.
Nö.
The seeds are evident.
Weißmittel, okay.
Oiling that up won't help me solve this case.
So war das auch nicht gedacht, aber gut.
That's not something I care to record.
Wie kriegen wir das Oscar-Plüschtier jetzt da rein? Weil anscheinend wird das ja machen. Ich raten. Und dann ist er unten durch die Vertiefung so gebrannt, dass wir den Schlüssel hätten. Ist nur ein Gedanke. Beziehungsweise, wir müssten ganz sicher den Gartenzwerg, aber den will er nicht benutzen. Oder noch nicht.
I shouldn't mess with that. It could explode.
Na klar. Könnte explodieren.
I can't sacrifice Mini Oscar to his giant stone friend. They're buddies. I don't think that is something Hansy would sell to sacrifice.
Was wird er denn zum Opfern verkaufen? Tüte mit Nipp?
I don't think that is something
Nein, auch nicht.
I don't think that is...
Nein, auch die Samen nicht. Mehr haben wir aber doch gar nicht. Ein Rezeptbuch?
I don't think that is something Hansy would sell.
Nein. Irgendwie fehlt uns was. Als bräuchte man einen Stock oder ähnliches. Da kriege ich aber kein Schild raus. Ich hatte es ja bei allen probiert, sie zu benutzen.
It's pushed super deep in. I guess I'll just leave.
Das ist angenagelt.
It's super stuck.
Nee. Mit dem da hinten kann ich nichts machen.
No, no. The sign doesn't deserve that.
Das verdient das Schild nicht. Wie bitte?
Oh, dare I enhance the whip hook with more things? No, no. That would give me too much power. It's fine as it is. That doesn't need the whip.
Okay.
That doesn't need its paint stripped.
Farbe entfernen.
Do I want to
Vielleicht beim Vorderen? Aber da hat er eigentlich gemeckert, dass es zu tief drin steckt.
Oh, that would just waste the drink.
Nö. Was sollten wir hier weiter? Jetzt ist das die kleine Oscar-Figur, dass man die theoretisch da übers Feuer halten könnte. Warum auch immer, es macht keinen Sinn. Aber er was bräuchte, ja. Sonst wird er sich ja selber verbrennen. Ich habe keine Idee.
Oh, that would just waste the... I don't think that needs its paint strip.
Nö. War auch nur eine Idee. Mehr haben wir ja nicht. Wir haben weder Werkzeug noch sonst was. Keine Ahnung. Ihr glaubt nicht, wer uns da jetzt helfen kann. Mhm.
Hey, did you know Eustace Megtheridon? There's a botanical garden named after him.
To my endless chagrin, he is my great-great-grandkitty.
You're not as big a fan of Eustace the Explorer as everyone else then.
No, sir, I am not. Eustace was a pervert, the root of the rot that pervades my family.
Oh, did he also go around cutting hedges when he shouldn't have?
If he did, sir, he would have cut them into the shape of unmentionables. He traveled the world seeking out new lands, and then returned home with his ship's hold stuffed full of relics of unseemly purpose.
Unseemly? You mean...
I do. Garden gnomes, sir. Oh, the ignominy. He placed the little monsters all over the grounds of the estate, and there they survive to this day. I have lost count of the times I have gone for an evening stroll and come upon one unexpectedly, leering up at me from a bed of petunias like a tiny clay voyeur. They are heirlooms now, and my requests to smash them into itty-bitty pieces with a hammer have been repeatedly denied.
Kommst du zufällig rein oder kannst du uns helfen?
Is Eustace really buried in the mausoleum in his park?
Oh yes, alongside spoils of his misadventures.
I need to get in there. Do you know how to unlock it?
Into his mausoleum? Why?
I think a mouse that can't exist is dealing drugs inside.
If you don't want to tell me the truth, just say so. The door is sealed with a lock that only our family crest can open.
Oh, I see. Sanctity of the family heritage and all.
Oh no, I couldn't care less. For your help with my vegan blighter problem, you may have it. Feel free to smash any garden gnomes you find in there while you're at it.
I certainly shall.
Wir haben das Familienwappen. Okay.
Dieball gave me this. It should unlock Eustace's mausoleum at the Memorial Garden. It even tastes expensive. This family sure doesn't cheap out on anything.
Schmeckt sogar teuer. Also gut. Zurück zum Mausoleum.
Medallion won't unlock that.
Ja, ich muss sie mir ansehen, gell? Ja.
It fits. Good job, Tybalt.
Was hat er denn erwartet?
Ramon, I take back what I said about the garden being spooky. There's a coffin in here already, so they can bury me right away if I die of fright.
Mhm.
These boxes have the same symbol on them that I found in the nip bag. Someone's selling drugs from here.
Oh ja. Können wir die
Full
benutzen?
of bags that look like the one I found on Edgar, except for the contents. This isn't nip.
Das ist kein Nip. Okay. Mit dem Gartenzwerg können wir nichts machen. Warum auch immer. Dunkle Stelle benutzen. Okay.
Ramon, this place is so old and dusty and dark. There's probably like 1 trillion spider webs in there.
Ach komm.
Spider webs make me feel jittery. So, I'm gonna just not go in there. Problem solved. Licking the darkness does sound very poetic. You can tell because it makes no sense when you think about it.
Okay. Ich habe eine Idee. Wenn wir für das Oscar die Plüschgurke einen Stab, einen Stock oder was hätten, das Feuer halten und wir hätten eine Fackel, um zu sehen, was in dem Eck ist.
That must be Eustace's sarcophagus. So, in there, right now, is his skeleton. That's fine. Not weird at all. I'm not creeped out. Nope.
Halb so wild.
That's gotta be risky for my health, right? Sure. Wow, that weighs a ton. Guess it keeps the zombies where they belong. Oh, why did I say that?
War nicht gut, dass du das gesagt hast.
It's actually quite clean. Did somebody wipe this down recently? It's enormous. It looks to be made of solid stone.
Mhm, dann benutzen doch mal.
Squeak!
Don't eat me! I mean, Who's there? Was that a squeak? Just a mouse. Must be. Yeah. Okay.
Wisst ihr noch, wer das gemacht hat? Ganz am Anfang. Wir waren in der Bar drin. Okay. Dann kann ich das gerade so nicht benutzen.
It's heavy, but if I push on this corner...
Squeak, squeak!
Whoa, now, hey, okay, all right, Bob. That wasn't a mouse? Who's there? Huh? Wow, that weighs a ton. Guess it keeps the zombies where they belong. Oh, why did I say that?
Mehr kann ich hier dann aber gar nicht. Ich muss das Ganze ja da hinten erstmal hell machen, um zu sehen, wer sich da versteckt. Bloß wir haben weder einen Stock noch sonst was. Ich bräuchte irgendwas, um Oskar aufzuspießen. Sehe ich doch richtig, oder? Aber was? Und welch? Ich glaube, uns fehlt noch was. Das andere, wie ich es mal gedacht habe, stimmt schon.
Wow, you really absorbed that oil, Mini Oscar. Soaked it straight in there.
Eingeölter Oskar. Die Fackel, die Idee ist schon richtig, aber uns fehlt doch was. Wir können den doch nicht einfach so da reinhalten.
I'll burn my gigantic hands if I stick this in there.
Nee. Wo kriege ich einen Stock oder sowas her? Rosenbüsche, ja, aber ihr könnt mit denen nichts machen. Es ist was beschrieben, wir waren hier, aber...
There's a sign here. Keep off grass. 4 exclamation marks. Come on. Someone needs to stand up to this floral dictator. It's gonna be me. I'm a grass maverick. Take that, Mr. Sign, and Mr. Sign Writer, whoever you are. As if the grass needs to be protected. Get real. Oh no, another sign. I'm so scared. What does this one say? My signs are not a joke. Feel my watery wrath. What the? Ow, water! Ah, in my eyes! Oh, now how dare you, sign? I'm going to rip that sign out of the ground! Take that! The sign part fell off. Typical low-quality insult signage. When will people learn? You always spend the extra for quality insult signage. Now all I have is this pointy stick. How many signs has this mad cat set up? Don't steal the sign. Well, don't spray me with water then, huh?
Wir haben einen Stock. Habe ich nicht vorhin versucht, da reinzukommen? Okay.
Sorry, little buddy, but I'm gonna have to stick you on this, stick.
Au. Ups. Au. Den Chat hinten wollte ich nicht. Besser. Na komm, einmal darüber reisen. Tut ja weh. Also gut, Oscar.
Mini Oscar, the lantern. Tabby was concerned when I sprayed my briefcase with flame retardant spray, but who's smirking now?
Und die haben wir jetzt einfach so in unserer Tasche.
That burns way brighter than it should. What was in that oil? As this investigation has demonstrated with surprising regularity, fire and tongues don't mix.
Schade. Weil die anderen Schilder hatten wir alle versucht rauszuziehen. Mehrmals. Also gut, dann muss ich aber kurz mal weg, sonst seht ihr das nicht. Benutzen mit dunkler Stelle.
Let's see what's hiding in here. What? Was that a giant mouse? Mousezilla? What's going on? Ah, whiskers. He got away, and I damaged my mini Oscar in the process. I could get another, but I got really attached to this specific one.
Dann guck nochmal in die richtige dunkle Stelle. Da war doch noch ein verbranntes Oscar-Plüschtier. Ach, Menno.
You gave your tiny green life to help this case, Mini Oscar. I'll recommend that the police give you a commendation.
Glaub, dich kann ich nicht mehr nutzen. Und ablecken, ich weiß ja nicht.
The burned edges look all melty. I'm pretty sure melted plastic is bad for, you know, staying alive.
Nee, mehr kann ich da nicht. Also gut. Okay.
The remains of Eustace Magtheridon. Bee's costume shop. That's a label. That was a suit! A giant mouse suit! It wasn't an evil mouse skeleton ghost after all. This tore off the mouse when he escaped. It's not a giant mouse at all. It's a suit.
Ganz genau.
I'll probably get some horrible Magtheridon curse if I take any of these. Plus, how would I explain it to Tabby?
Ach, das. Okay. Nee. Da will ich drauf. Das wird so ein bisschen Fehler. Oh, Celeste, echt. Er kam auf mich zu und hat versucht, mein Gesicht zu stehlen. Ich habe ihn weggestoßen und er hat den Sarg aufgezogen, ist hineingesprungen und verschwunden. Es ist ein Kostüm, ein Mausekostüm. Ich meine, ich wusste natürlich die ganze Zeit, dass Mausoleum nicht echt ist, klar. Aber jetzt habe ich Beweise. Von einem Ort, der Bees Kostümladen heißt. Das sollte ich Tabby erzählen. Okay. Dann wissen wir ja eigentlich schon, was wir zu tun haben. Zu Tabby reisen.
I better do one last sweep for any evidence.
Am besten schaue ich mich noch ein letztes Mal um. Okay. Dann sehen wir uns doch nochmal die dunkle Stelle an.
Just an eerie, silent, unilluminated area inside a mausoleum. At night, next to a sarcophagus. Nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Nobody else seems to be hiding in there. Just 100 spiders waiting to drop into my fur.
Gedacht, weil da eigentlich noch so ein Gartenzwerg war, aber nein.
Licking the darkness does.
Das hatten wir schon. Dann bleiben doch nur die Kisten.
I'm not completely sure what happens when you take nip, but I don't think it's good. Someone figured a mausoleum would be a safe place to stash their stash. Clever. Full of bags that...
Ja. Was fehlt uns da noch? Es gibt nur die 3 Punkte.
I'll tell the police to come and... Oh, that would just waste the drink.
Das war den Drink.
I'm not wasting
Klar.
this drink on that.
Nö.
Bee's costume shop. I've got a lead on you now, weird mouse person.
Was fehlt uns hier drin noch? Hilft der Haken mit was? Warte mal. Sag benutzen und dann Haken mit dem... Das wäre eine Möglichkeit. Mal gucken.
I don't want to lose that down a hole. I don't want to lose that down a hole.
Nö.
I don't want to lose that.
Ja, ist ja gut. Wir wissen es.
I don't want to lose that down a hole.
Nö. Das wäre jetzt eine Möglichkeit gewesen.
It's probably a little late to be leaving graveside remembrances.
Wo wir in die Ecke gucken durften, hatten wir noch einen Gartenzwerg gesehen. Aber so will er sich ja nicht umdrehen. Das mit der dunklen Stelle?
I'm sure an arbitrary dark patch has no use for that.
Nö.
That doesn't need the whip hook.
Und auch nicht für die Kisten. Können wir...
That doesn't deserve the whip hook.
Nein, wir könnten Sarg damit auch nicht wieder zuziehen. Was fehlt dir dann hier? Mit den Beweisen können wir nichts machen. Das Bild bringt uns nichts. Die Karte bringt uns nichts. Mit Oscar will er nichts machen. Aber er sagt uns, es würde noch was fehlen, wenn wir gehen wollen. Mit dem kann ich auch nichts machen da hinten. Sind nur die 3 Stellen. Hey. Wir hatten im Buch auch keinen Hinweis, gell? Nö, außer das sollten wir Teddy erzählen. Was mir eigentlich sagt, geht zu Teddy. Das ist das mit Mini-Oscar, okay. Brandding an den Haken basteln.
That thing won't appreciate a mini Oscar. Probably isn't even a fan of the performing arts.
Nö. Also laut der Guide gibt's hier nichts weiter zu tun und wir müssten zu Tabby, also das, was ich ja auch schon gemeint hatte.
I better do one last sweep for any evidence.
Was fehlt uns hier? Verzweiflung. Kann doch nur dann der Sarg sein. Aber hier gibt's laut Hinweisen nur die 2 Stellen.
That's a lovely femur you have, Eustace. Do you work out? I'll leave the whole robbing tombs that don't belong to me thing to you, Eustace. I will never live down licking the bones of a dead cat.
Ja.
I can't lick nothingness. Or can I?
Was fehlt uns hier drin, bitte?
Oh, a secret passageway! They're real! I knew they didn't just exist in stories! I have to see where this goes. This must be how that sneaky mouse gets in and out. Very clever. Nobody else can get in to rob him, and he can trade safely through the grating.
Okay. Aber als wir versucht hatten, hier bei den Steinen die zu benutzen, Wow. Das ist ja fies. Also zu Tabby. Ich möchte vorher aber was anderes
Better head back to the office to talk to Tabby about this.
Und zwar, dann will ich gucken, ob wir nochmal einen Mini-Oscar mitnehmen können. Er hat zwar gemeint, der wäre nicht zu ersetzen, aber naja. Na komm.
They're free, but one is enough.
Nicht mal für Tabby. Mann, Kadels. Verzweiflung. Einmal Richtung Büro.
Tabby, I got into an old tomb at a memorial garden, and I poked the darkness, and it tried to escape, but it left behind this label.
I don't...
There was a big mouse hiding there, Tabby! Mousezilla is real, but he's not a giant rodent. He's just a guy in a suit. This label tore off when he made a run for it. Look!
B's costume shop. Oh, that must be where he got the suit from.
I need to go there, right now.
Hold on, sir. That's the adrenaline talking. When did you last sleep?
Yesterday week.
I figured. You need some rest, sir. This is a solid lead, but I can handle it for now. The place will be shut at this time of night anyway. Get some rest. I don't want you driving in this state, so just sleep in your office, all right? I'll go first thing tomorrow morning and find out who rented the suit this came from.
All right. Ooh, good idea. Thanks, Tabby. I'm just so excited. This is huge. This is a huge lead. Pepe probably did see Mousezilla then, and the big footprint. The person inside it must have been the one Desiree saw talking to Edgar. Desiree? Oh, I was just, Tabby, hey, it's Desiree from being locked in the chest at the Nitty Kitty.
Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry for arriving unannounced, Cuddles. I just had nowhere else to go.
What happened? Please, come into my office and we can speak. You're good, right, Tabs?
Yes, sir. I'll get to work on that thing we talked about.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Sugar. Was it anything important?
A big lead in the case. I think I'm getting close to finding that big cat you saw, and unbelievably, Mousezilla has cropped up again. But don't worry about that. Why are you here?
I wish I only had cats in suits to worry about, Cuddles. My life is in danger.
Oh, Whiskers, what happened? Tears blossomed in her eyes as they had the last time we met.
I was at the club, in my dressing room, collecting my things. I had hoped to take some time off. Suddenly, I heard yelling and crashing outside. I went to look and...
Yes?
Bartholomew, of course. He was screaming and throwing things and stabbing his fingers at Tinkle and Pepe. Something has happened to Sugar, and he is not happy about it. I can't be around him, Cuddles. It's only a matter of time before he snaps. And then...
What about your apartment?
He knows where I stay. I'm not safe there. I'm not safe anywhere he expects me. Could I stay here, Cuddles? Just for a day. 2 at most.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's fine.
Thank you, Cuddles. I already feel safer. Will you stay with me?
Well, I've been told to get some rest, so I'll be here all night. Although I'm not really in the mood to sleep.
Excited about your case, I'm sure. Mausoleum, how exciting. Is this the fall of Bartholomew, then? Do you have proof against him? Or someone else?
No need to worry about all that now, Desiree. You can read all about it in the papers once I crack the case. I have something much more entertaining in mind for now.
Oh, I imagine you do, Cuddles. Why don't we take a comfortable seat and you can tell me about...
Max Full Power! Boom! I've got all his books. Ever read them?
Who?
Oh, my Whiskers, Desiree. You've never read any Full Power? Wow, you are in for a treat. Okay, so I'll give you the core backstory to start. In the space year 10,411, a very special cat is spaceborn.